Bay back to Pak. She'll screen. Give and go. Contact comes in from Australia.
It's one of the things Coach Goris talked about stopping. Uses the screen well. Just no help on the weak side there. Nicholson needs to drop down. She's the last defender.
Pak at the feet there. Pak backdoor cutter, clean look. It's in for Bay. 2.5 minutes, and Korea gets on the board.
Heads up play, Danby Kim. Little pocket pass to the roller.
Ayakuso backing down her defender. Bay picks up her first personal.
That could be her second. We'll just see right here it is. That's her second. Bay. What Coach Sun Min is going to do. It'll be a big loss for them so early in the first half to have her sit.
3 for 3 from the free throw line for Ayakuso. The 6'3", 22-year-old playing for Paul Goris's crew. Full court pressure. Pak picks up her dribble. Looking down. And Kim with the ball drives left, draws 2 yellow jerseys, and it's good for 2.
Nice strong move, Danby Kim. She's gonna leave this Asia Cup on a high.
Whitcomb going left. The foul comes in. Looks like it will go against Jihan Pak.
21-year-old Jihan Pak. Can't handle the strength of veteran Whitcomb. And line ball, Australia.
Turn and shoot for Garvin. Off. Kim on the run. A miss. Che chases it down. Whitcomb comes up with it. Ayakuso inside out. Better look from Sharp, and it's nothing but net. A big 3 for Australia.
Great play by Whitcomb, but heads up play Ayakuso to find the corner 3.
7-point lead for Australia.
Alexandra Sharp, 41.7% from the 3-point line this tournament.
Whitcomb pulls it up from the top of the key. And Jihan gets it over to Kim on the wing. Floodgates have not opened up yet. Here's another look from Pak. She makes him pay.
First 3 of the game for Korea, 1 of 4 for them.
Ayakuso, Sharp has Kim pinned, and the foul will be called on the floor.
It's a great weighted pass by Ayakuso. She's having a fantastic start so far. She plays her basketball. As we see, mass substitutions for Australia. For Townsville Fire. I've been lucky enough to visit their facility. Courts on courts on courts on courts. A really great club she's part of there.
Frawling off the dribble. Nice fake laying on the left. Australia did a lineup change. Everyone exited except Whitcomb. Open shot for Kim from the corner. She's got 3.
First 3 of the game. Danby Kim, 1 of 3.
Frawling, block again, this time on 2 defenders. Chasing, she pushed off, no whistle. Claps all the way around from Paul Goris.
Well, claps all the way around from Coach Goris, because this is exactly what he's asked his team to do. 8 points already in the paint. They only have 15. 7 points only haven't been in the paint. Good maths, right?
Good math.
Yeah. So they've come out and done exactly what Coach Goris has asked them to do, and Coach Sunmin wants to talk it over because they are getting killed a little bit inside here, Korea. 80% 2-point field goals for Australia.
지금 공격은 괜찮은데 공격도 조금씩 한 템포씩 타임 보라고. 너무 빨라. 그러니까 계속 우리가 수비 어렵게 공격해서 또 쉽게 역습을 먹을 수 있으니까 그냥 공부하라고. 알겠지? 수비할 수 있어.
You see, Kim's had a really big impact for her team. We knew that she would. She's the vet. She's got to settle her team down here in this game. She has 5 points already. 1 assist that you just saw there as well. Coach Goris there, really pleased with the start of this game from his team.
Taejin Park and Lee Sung-chae have been the go-to players for Korea throughout this tournament. It's Taejin Park that's on the floor. Kim will get it to her. We're on guarding tightly. Bae blocked. Lauren Scherf, get out of my house. Wickham feeds Frawling. Dribble, spin, keeping the pivot, lays it in on the right. Wow!
Pretty footwork, Keely Frawling. 4 quick points for her.
Kim comes back for it. Couple dribbles in, free throw line attack. It's off. Ball tipped to Bae's hand. Korea, nowhere to go. Park, shot clock at 1. Can she get it up? She gets it up in time. It's a miss.
Good defensive stand in the half court by Australia that time.
Wickham looking down, doing work is Frawling. 3 blue jerseys on her. Wickham gets a wide open look on the wing and she nails it. Largest lead of the game by 10 for Australia.
Again, good things happen when they get the ball inside. That's what started that ball movement there.
In the corner, look is good from Park. She will answer.
Ji-hyun Park, 6 points for the youngster. Playing like a vet out there today.
Wickham serving, gets it back to Weir Wrong. High, low, Scherf. It's interrupted. Korea ball. Good defensive stance.
Wrong just passing it a little too close to the defender's hands. It should have gone to the inside. Here's that great kick again by Kim to youngster Park. Kim's second assist of the game.
Cutter's there on Jin to the floor.
Shelley just got caught on that cut there and she couldn't recover. Little accidental push over, but it's a foul nonetheless.
Park gets her jumping and it's 2. Wallace off her heels.
Why wouldn't you jump, Park? Great 3-point shooter.
Australia working things around the horn. Wallace comes back for it. High-low denied. Hands there by Bae.
Again, pass away from the defense. Sounds basic.
Ji-hyun Park, a 3 in the eye of Jazz Shelley.
9 points now. 3 of 4 from 3 for the 21-year-old.
We're wrong. Drives left. Mid-range jumper's good.
Way to find the gap on the baseline of that 2-3 zone there by Werung.
Jin Park will have her hand at it, and now Korea is rolling.
Yes, they are. Floodgates have opened 5 of 9 for them from three-point land now.
Ball into Frawling, sticking with it. Persistency, the payoff. One minute to play in the first quarter. You're watching the bronze medal game, Korea and Australia, a rematch from 2019.
Put our hands on Werung. It's called for the foul, and Bay takes a well-earned rest.
Jin Park with the ball. She'll shoot it from practically mid-court. It rolls out. Scherf under the basket, reverse on the right. No, a miss. A fight for the ball. Korea has it.
It's a good look from Australia. Froling just tips it out of bounds. Being consistent and disciplined with their efforts to get the ball inside here. It's only their second. Only the second time they've actually come up short here in the paint.
35 seconds to go. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Korea. Kim, turn, evaluating, drives left, shoulder down, passes there for Young. So is the shot for 2.
Move the ball so well, Korea. Find the open player easily, drop back into this 2-3 zone again.
We're wrong. Pick and roll with Scherf, kicks it out. 7 seconds to play. Shelley's shot hits back rim. Korea, the clock will run out. No shot, but they tighten this game up in a hurry. Korea, trailing by 10 earlier this quarter, has cut the lead to just 2. After the first, it's Australia 24, Korea 22.
Yeah, a lot better job from Korea there. Coming out of that timeout, 70% still for Australia after that miss by Josh Shelley in 2-point range. They're also currently winning the rebounding battle, but only by 1, so Coach Sunmin will be pleased because they've only had 1 offensive rebound here, Australia. One of their greatest assets is their offensive rebounds, and they only have 2 second chance points. So Coach Sunmin will be happy with the defensive rebounding and boxing out of her team. We just take a little look back here at some of the plays of the first quarter, and it is that woman there, Danby Kim, on a mission today in her last game ever at a FIBA Asia Cup. Danby Kim currently 5 points, 4 assists already. Keely Froling made a big impact off the bench, and they've done a great job in the paint. Froling, Ayakuso, and Scherf. And that's the youngster there, Chi-Hyun Pak. Hitting from deep, but the floodgates did open a little bit for Korea towards the end of that first quarter. They're 4 of 9 right now from 3, 44%. Moving the ball well, moving each other well.
If you're just joining us now, it's the start of the second quarter. This is the bronze medal game between Australia and Korea here inside Prince Hamza Hall. We are in Amman, Jordan. And it's a tight one. Whitcomb back on the floor to start things off for Australia. Skip pass to Weirong. She'll go to work on the baseline, draws the foul.
Second time she's done that, taken the baseline well, Weirong. She stopped up short last time for the pull-up, takes it all the way in and draws the foul this time. Coach Sun-min saying good defense to the youngster Pak. She's not sure about that call, but that will be her second foul, Ji-hyun Pak.
This is a rematch between the 2019 FIBA Women's Asia Cup bronze medal game. Australia defeated Korea back then, 98-62. It was a +36 margin. But how they did it, they got off to an 18-2 run, which has not been the case here in round number 2. Pak, 3. No love lost between these two teams, especially as Australia in here at the Asia Cup has been the team that has kept Korea off the podium for 6 years. Pak looking to push it back out. Backdoor cut from Kim. A miss. Whitcomb thought about the pull-up jumper. We'll get it to Nicholson in the corner. She goes baseline, kicks out to Scherf. The big girl gave it a hand. We're wrong. Right place, right time. Whitcomb's 3, a miss again.
Difficult to rebound out of this 2-3 zone. That's an offensive rebound for Australia. Only their second so far, though, so nothing to worry about for Korea just yet.
Pak. Good pass in to Yang. Whitcomb. Ooh, risky. It gets to Weirong. She'll drive right. It opens up. No, the ball jumps out of the hoop. And a whistle and foul coming down against Australia.
Nice to see Weirong come in so aggressive in this game today. Most aggressive we've seen her all tournament, actually. She has 4 points already. That one just in and out for her there. 2 rebounds, 1 assist as well to go with that stat line. Nice to see Ji-hyun Pak on her feet, and she'll take a rest. In will come Bae as well.
Kong in the corner, 3 ball, back at her. A fight ensues for the ball. Those 50-50 balls, it's gonna come down to...
It will. Froling and Kang there. Possession arrow in the favor of Korea, so it'll be Korea ball. We saw Kang her first minutes of the contest right now.
Thinking about it, Kong will pass it back up. Pak sees the lane, she'll drive on Froling. A whistle on the floor.
Another one on Froling, that'll be her second foul. Good attack, Hyejin Pak.
Bae, looking for the cutter. Throws it into traffic, a miscue there on offense for Korea. Coming at you, Weirong lays up on the right. Ayakuso with the rebound. Whitcomb to settle the team. She'll drive right and get knocked down.
She's so strong and quick when she decides to take it to the rim. Not much you can do but foul her there. A little cold from three-point land, 1 of 5, so a smart decision from Whitcomb to take it in on that possession. That's her 4th point. 5th point right there for
Beautiful
Sammy
shot.
Whitcomb. Yeah, it's so effortless, isn't it? Absolutely effortless.
Australia out, back to a 6-point lead. Kim driving through the lane, a miss. We're wrong to Ayakuso, the cutter from Frawling. Australia recovers, Whitcomb gets her shot to go down. That's worth all 3 points, friends.
Sometimes all you need is just to see the ball go through the rim. That's what she did by getting to the free throw line and then knocks down her 2nd 3 of the contest.
Kong tried to even it. Now Whitcomb top of the key, slightly over. Ayakuso with the rebound. Then the screen, Frawling looks low. Mid-range jumper's off. She tracks down her own rebound. 3rd chance here for the Opals. Laying it all out, Ayakuso for that loose ball. Whitcomb takes up on the left, it's a miss.
Didn't have enough on it at the end there. Wide open lane to the rim.
These 2 teams have played 5 games in the last 6 days, and that doesn't matter.
Kong hits 2.8 out of 6 threes a game, 42%. She is a shooter, ladies and gents.
Whitcomb keeps shooting. This one goes down, but so does she. She's clinching her right ankle.
Let's take a look here. She didn't have enough time to land. She is up on her feet.
But you can tell
So that
she
is
might
good
be
to
in some
see.
pain here.
She looks in pain. You know how tough Sammy Whitcomb is. She did have a really bad ankle injury during the WNBA season, and she looks in a lot of pain here.
And it wasn't too long ago, the injury came in late August as she makes it a 4-point play and exits the court.
Such a tough player. Putting her body on the line for her team in the Asia Cup right now.
Jin, spin, looking for help. Kim, tack, no. The square up, no good, as Christy Wallace pushes forward for Australia. Nicholson from range. Fighting for the ball, knowing how important those offensive boards are. Kim and Wallace.
Another hustle play here. Christy Wallace will give Australia the ball back. Possession arrow is in their favor. 6 offensive rebounds now, so doing a little better on the boards, Australia. Coach Sun Min for Korea won't be too pleased with that. It's one of the focuses for the game.
Fresh shot clock. Garvin's open on the wing. 2 Opals going up for the rebound. Ayakuso winning that one with the putback.
Make that 7 offensive rebounds. Got to do a better job on the defensive boards, Korea.
Feed goes down to Jin. The cutter comes in from Pak. A good offensive run for Korea. And a timeout called.
Nice cut there by youngster Jin Hyun Pak. That's her 11th point of the game. Keep saying how young she is. She is 21 years old. In Tokyo, she would have 23 minutes a game, 8.3 points.
Our little like detailed things. That's how they're getting us. That's it.
Yeah. Let's hear what Paul Goris has to say.
Here doesn't matter with you two because you both like going left. Guard, guard, okay? Darcy, I want you down this way. Z, I want you down there. We want to go left side of the floor on the left pull-up. So Wally, hand 2, you go out, okay? Darcy, you come and set it on the top guard.
Yeah.
So make sure this catches in the seam. Z, you go and screen the bottom man of the zone. We get little pull-up J, okay, into there. Or Z, you post her up on the bottom,
Push
okay?
the screen, push the screen.
Goris trying to get the ball back inside on this offensive stand. But one thing he did say was we have to tag in the key. What he means by that is we have to not allow people to cut like Pak did right here. Get a body on them, bump them as they go through the lane. Don't allow them to roam around in there so easily.
Nicholson, Weron will drive in now, floater. No good, and Jin fighting for the ball. Another foul getting called here against Australia. And I believe Darcy Garbin.
Went in a little too hard, Garbin. Got Jin on the arm.
Defensive presence nearly forces the turnover. Korea will set up. Jin on the baseline, created her own shot. No whistle, scooping in for the rebound was Jin. Loose ball, Ayakuso. And the officials wanting to settle down the squad.
I knew it's going to be a physical game. Wallace having a good chat with the official here. Just clarifying a few things. Here's Christy Wallace. Happy to proceed. So far it's been Australia's quarter. 13-5 is the score here for Australia in the second quarter.
Hawk asking her team to clear out. Nice Euro step. It's a miss though. Jin with the offensive board. In the corner, Pak for 3. We're wrong to the corner.
Still in this zone, Korea.
Pull-up jumper for Wallace. Hasn't been able to find a rhythm just yet. Bae squares up, sees the cutter, reverse laid in beautifully. Min Jong Kim.
They do so well, move off the ball and find each other. Coach Goris was talking about.
High-low interrupted by Korea. The rebound to Garbin. Some extra contact on the way down.
Make that the 8th offensive rebound for the Opals. A good fight by Garbin. Pak got the ball, but she got her arm as well, and that will be Ji-hyun Pak's 3rd foul of the contest.
And this is unbelievable. Whitcomb is back on the floor.
She's not going to be off for long. She's one of the toughest players I think I've ever seen.
Garbin hits the first. I don't know if I've seen a bigger competitor.
No. Unbelievable competitive spirit. I don't think I've seen anything like it either, if I'm honest. And just the work ethic that comes along with it, second to none. 2 for Garbin there.
Jin looking at Garbin, looking at Sharp. Sharp blocks it. Turn around, tries it again. Another miss.
Whitcomb with her 3rd rebound. I know she's struggling with her ankle here, but 12 points already for her.
Jade Melbourne on the floor now, one of the new fresh faces for Australia. She'll get the shot nearly in the corner and makes them pay. Korea sleeping.
Love this kid. Number 9, Jade Melbourne. Mark the name. You're going to hear it for years to come. Jade Melbourne there on your screens commits the foul. She's 19 years old. We recently saw her play in Hungary at the Under-19 Women's World Cup. She made the All-Star 5, did absolutely everything, captaining her team there. Such an exciting young player. Has actually just signed her first pro contract with the Canberra Capitals in the WNBL and will be coached by Paul Goris next season. Exciting times ahead for her.
Che back on the floor. Melbourne has the defensive assignment. Che, turnaround jumper. Won't go in. Sharp outlets to Whitcomb. In the corner is a good-looking shot. Lauren Nicholson does what she needs to do. The 28-year-old's 3 puts the team up by 13.
Yeah, and a timeout on the floor here.
Make it 16. The scoreboard slow to update here inside Hamza Hall. Korea forced to call a timeout as the momentum is riding solely on the Opals.
Yeah, Coach Sunmi needs to try and put a stop to the bleeding. 21-7 in this quarter so far in favour of Australia.
나머지들이 빨리 와줘야 되는데 못 달린단 말이야 지금. 네. 자 민정이랑 또 강수리가 바꾸는데. 자 담비, 혜윤이랑 바꿔. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯.
Great work inside Lauren Scherf. Blocks the first one, changes the second one. Rebounded by Whitcomb. First shot of the game for youngster Jade Melbourne. The fans, Australian fans, loving it.
94 seconds to play in this first half. Australia led by 2 after the first quarter, now have a 16-point lead. Korea looking to close the gap. Siobhan and I have been so lucky to see so much great basketball throughout this entire week and learn about these players, watch them perform on the court. But if you are a basketball fan, I want to encourage you right now to go to our social media channels. Read the amazing stories, the photos, the videos, the behind-the-scenes content at FIBA Asia Cup Women. That's on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. These women are incredible athletes, but even better humans, and it's been such a pleasure to be here in Amman, Jordan.
Second shot clock violation for Korea. Coming up empty-handed again.
Under a minute to play. Wickham's pass interrupted. Scherf still gets it. Turn, spin out to Melbourne. Gets it right back. Scherf, always an eye on that basket. And we're running with Haejin Han. Han gets stopped there by Nicholson. Gets the ball to Kim off the wing. That one they need. And Dambi Kim delivers.
As she always does. Dambi Kim, 8 points. 50% from 3, 2 of 4 for her.
Nicholson, baseline, floater, no. In there, Frawling, keeps it going. Wickham, top of the key, steps in, a miss. Scherf with the putback. What a set for Australia.
Another 2 offensive rebounds in that one possession there.
Final second, the ball gets knocked away by Jade Melbourne. Korea can't do anything. So after the first 20 minutes of play, it is Australia leading 47-32, a 15-point advantage here into the break.
Yeah, it was a struggle, especially in that second quarter there for Korea. Was you just look at the numbers, a pretty even. Massive one there, though. Australia to the line 11 times. Korea haven't shot a foul shot yet. Not doing too bad of a job on the rebounding battle either. Australia do have 10 offensive, but Korea have 8 of their own. A look at some of the top scorers. Whitcomb, no surprises there. 12 points. Ayakuso with a great game so far. 10 points for Ayakuso. Giving them presence in the paint, Australia. She's also got 7 rebounds, so a near double-double for Ayakuso here in the first half. 2 assists as well. She's only missed 1 shot so far. Great job by Australia in the paint. Let's have a look back at some of the best plays of the first half. Nice little dish. Kim to Bay on the backdoor cut. And then Kim again, finishing strong over Whitcomb. Danby Kim in her last game at the FIBA Women's Asia Cup ever. She's doing a great job for her team so far. 8 points, 50% from 3, to go with 4 assists as well. Here she is knocking down the 3 in the corner. And story of the inside presence for Australia tonight. You saw Scherf there with the block and Froling with a pretty move inside. Keely Jane Froling, 8.6 rebounds. Lauren Scherf, just the 2 points, but 3 rebounds, 3 assists for her as well. Just good things have happened for Australia when they've got the ball inside. Whether they've scored inside or kicked it out for open shooters, something good always comes of getting the ball in there. They are 6 of 15 from 3 as well. Liesl Kang with the 3. That was the awkward and 1 for Whitcomb. And then youngster Jade Melbourne. No bother. First bronze medal game for the senior Opals. Steps in, knocks down a 3. So amazing to see the 2 differences. Kim there, last ever Asia Cup. You know, she's played in 5 so far. Jade Melbourne, first one as well, having the same impact on their teams from a shooting perspective.
And it's halftime here. We've got a tight one on our hands. But right now, we're gonna take some time to show you the top 5 plays from yesterday. Day number 5, those semifinal matchups. Enjoy.
They're gonna give as much effort as they can, both teams, but you can't put things with that extra bit of rest allowed for China to just have these fresh legs.
Won't go down. It's her teammate Maui that keeps it going. Yamamoto pump fake. She's the shorter, faster one, and she gets an and 1 opportunity. The starting warm-up between these 2 teams, it has not been louder in this arena. The competition began well before the jump ball. Feed and cut, good for Kim. Korea trying to close the gap. Second chance. With some no-look pass, Ayakuso!
Pretty pass by Sammy Whitcomb. Jade Melbourne is absolutely loving it.
Nicholson. Kim. Playing hard. Sharp with the ball. 1 second, she's got to get it up. It's tipped, and it's over. Akaho with the game-winning block for Japan.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
And that's ultimately what everyone is playing for here in Amman, Jordan. It's halftime of the bronze medal contest between Australia and Korea. Australia leads by 15, but Korea, they have gotten some life from their youngster, the 21-year-old Jihan Park. She's been electric.
Yeah, she has 3 of 6 from three-point land. 50% for Jihan Park. 11 points for her team.
Just listen to that rim motion.
That's exactly what I was
all
just
day
listening to. And then that one, nothing but net. It's the bottom of the rim. So nice to see her playing confidently. She does not shy away from an open shot. She's clearly given that confidence by Coach Sun Min. And the bench really liking watching this youngster shine here.
And for Australia, it's a name we've called all week long. Sammy Whitcomb, the captain, the 33-year-old New York Liberty star in the WNBA, carrying that over here to Amman.
Yeah, in this first half, 12 points already for her, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. It's amazing to watch someone consistently put up these numbers and play so well. She's at the top of near enough every stats category here in the championship. She has 18 points a game, which is first, 6.8 rebounds, which is 8th, 7.4 assists. Jazz Shelley loving that one. She's second in assists, 6th in steals as well. First in efficiency. Sammy Whitcomb, player of the tournament for me.
And there's more to come here in this bronze medal game. Stick around, we're taking a quick breather. When we return, the third quarter of action will resume.
between the teams. Rebounding, again, as we always know, is a big thing for the Opals. They're such a great rebounding team. They've got 10 second chance points already. If Korea put a stop to that, it would only be a 5-point game. 10 offensive rebounds, which is on their way to their average of 17 for the Opals here. They lead the tournament in offensive rebounds. So I think for Korea, that could be a big key. They just need to give Australia one shot and done. Do a better job on the defensive glass. It could be a lot closer game here. And then offensively, I think we'll be looking to see maybe a little more from Lee So-kang. She's only played 4 minutes so far, but she is a big part of the team for Korea. She's 13th in scoring here in the championships, 11.6 per game. 42% from 3. Hyjin Park as well. Again, she's been quiet in the first half. She was quiet in the first half of the last game. Only 4 points for her. We're used to seeing her up there with 16.2 points per game. She's second on average in the championships so far, so we need to see a little bit more from her as well. And same from number 6, Che. No points from Che so far. Again, we're used to seeing her with 12.6 per game. 9th in scoring in the championship. So we need some outputs from the big hitters in Korea here offensively, and they also need to control the boards a little better. Hopefully they can do those 2 things and try and cut the lead here.
The keys for Korea coming in, they knew they had to stop Whitcomb. She's got 12 points so far, and not allow, or at least limit, the Opals on the offensive boards. Korea have been on the outside looking in the last 5 years. If they're going to turn it on, it has to happen now. And it was unique, Paul Goris noting that Korea is an emotional team, so they go in runs, and when they do, they can be an extreme threat.
Yeah, they really can, and you just wonder how much, you know, of the history is sort of in the minds of Korea, maybe even subconsciously. You don't really think about it when you're on court playing, but is the belief there? Do they think they can topple the Opals, even though, you know, this is, like we said, 9 debutantes for the Opals, nobody back from the Olympics. It really hasn't slowed them down in their performance. They've been unbelievable, really nice team to watch play, but is the belief there for Korea? They've not been on the podium for 6 years, and it is the Opals that have stopped them from getting there. See if they can believe in this second half and cut this lead.
Sharp will get started with an attempt there from 3. Shin on the floor for Korea, the 26-year-old point guard. Bae backing down, and a win up against Alexander Sharp. Bae for 2.
It's going to be the veteran play of Bae and Kim that will get them back into this game.
Wickham to Ayakuso. Double team comes down. Loose ball goes out. Nicholson scoops it. Drive to the rack. A miss. Donbi Kim with the rebound.
Points by Bae, rebounds by Kim. Just what we expected to see.
Kim inside to Bae off the post. She'll go this time at Wickham. She's knocked to the ground, no whistle. Wickham's flying down court, and Shin delivers the arm check.
Take a look at this here. Wickham head down. Once she's decided that she's going to drive, she's really hard to stop. Nothing Shin could do there.
Bae will exit. 2 back-to-back tussles on offense. Sharp to Ayokuso. No way Korea read that one. Meanwhile, Whitcomb's asking her team, just calm down, calm down. Corner, Darcy Garvin, yes! That is what Whitcomb was telling her team. Stay calm, stay to the plan.
Keep your poise, move the ball slowly.
Taejin Park loses her handle. Whitcomb comes up with it, picking pockets for the vet. Ayokuso, this works so often early on this contest. The entry not there. Shin one-on-one with Nicholson. Nicholson has a hand in it. Hope the officials count that as a block. Alexander Sharp, baseline three, back-to-back threes for Australia. And that will force Coach Tung Sung-min to take a timeout.
It's not what Korea wanted to see coming out from half-time. Australia, 2 quick threes out to a 53-34 lead. 19 points now, the lead.
And this is a rematch of the 2019 bronze medal game between Korea and Australia. We'll listen in here to Tung Sung-min's huddle.
자, 수비할 때 좀 더 수비는 무조건 둘이야. 맨투맨 없어. 네. 빨리 백코트에서 안 들어가면 빨리 백코트에서 하라고. 아니 지금 몸들을 못 가둬가지고 지금 이런 것도 백스텝이 안 돼서 슛 주는 거는 안 되지. 최대한 빨리 인스윙게 해주고 자기 자리 빨리 찾아가서 3점 맞지 말라고. 그러니까 뭐 다른 거 하는 게 없잖아 지금. 알겠지?
She's taken a few timeouts in the contest so far, Sunmin. Had to waste an early one early there. Had to waste one early there, excuse me, in the third quarter. Korea have gained a little bit of composure after each time they've come out of the timeouts, but can't keep relying on their coach to fix the problems on the court. They have to start doing it for themselves if they're going to get back into this game.
Park surveying. Jin with the screen. Kim drives on the right. She's met with a lot of opals, and she'll travel.
Take a look. Great help. Ayokuso coming over on the baseline. Garbin as well getting involved there. Still in this zone, Korea.
Whitcomb, three from the wing. Jen skips it over. Park on the corner. Haejin back to Shin. Downtown shot, a miss. Whitcomb jumps on the loose ball. Corner, Garbin, shot, good. You can tell, though, Australia is always looking for the inside pass.
Always, and, you know, Ayokuso doing a good job of taking the attention of the defense. That three gives a 9-2 run here at the start of the third quarter for Australia. Korea just can't answer.
Shot up from Park. Just flat.
Momentum is with the Opals for sure. Uncharacteristic turnover there.
This is, of course, the bronze medal game. The last spot on the podium. And the appetizer to the main entree later today, where we will see China and Japan go toe-to-toe for the gold medal here at the FIBA Women's Asia Cup. And Siobhan, before I came to the arena today, I made sure to check our website and our social channels because there was such a great story on Yuan Li, the 21-year-old for China, remembering the last time that China defeated Japan, and a great quote, and Paul Nilsson used this in the headline: "We all took down the Japan team photo from the wall of our training gym." They use that as motivation. So I'm sure everyone's curious how they are being motivated this time around. And if you haven't checked out that article, please go to our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at FIBA Asia Cup Women. It's so interesting, the rivalry that lives and has manifested between China and Japan. And we get to see it all play out in just a couple of hours.
Cannot wait. I really cannot wait for that one. Another great article by Paul Nilsson. They're just so close as well in world ranking. It's not even just, you know, geographically. 7th in the world, China, 8th in the world, Japan. It's going to be a great matchup. I wonder if China have another poster up of Japan here in the hotel room or something to keep them motivated.
Those are the important questions we need to know as the broadcasters of these games. Pass. Nicholson thought Sharp was staying out, instead a turnover. Midway through the third quarter, Australia has pushed their lead out to 22.
Korea with just 2 points here in the second half. 9 points for Australia. They've had the shots, Korea. They're getting the shots that they want. They just can't knock them down. Again, a good look there for Shin.
The scoring prowess is just not there yet, what we expected from Kong, and certainly Isam Che, who, that gentleman's super happy. Paul Goris, as we had a tough take here by An Jin.
And I don't think there was much in that there. I'm being honest, Jin threw herself to the floor, maybe felt a little contact on her chin, but all accidental.
Garwoon's jumper is good.
10 points already for Darcy Garbin. Forwards and centres having their way here today.
Trying to create off the block. Korea will have to settle with an outside shot. Jihan Park gets it to go down. The 21-year-old, the young gun, making her global debut just a couple years ago.
She slows that 11-2 run.
Garbin left alone. Scherf with the positioning. No basket. The foul on the floor, Korea's 4th team foul. Scherf, inside out game. Combs' shot is a miss. Her teammate, Garbin, cleaning up the trash around the rim.
Great job inside from these Opals today. Whitcomb a little cold, 3 of 10 from 3. No matter when you've got offensive rebounders all over the court.
Young turnaround jumper short. Scherf's got the ball. The center for the Opals will take it coast to coast, and it's a miss.
I think the bench would have erupted if she would have finished that.
Chin trying to work off the screen. outside. Shin takes it up against 2 yellow oval jerseys and gets it to go.
A lot better patience from Korea. Ball movement side to side. And then attacking the closeout. It's better from Korea.
Sure flashes, Wickham gets it to her and one.
Catch is just too easy. She's too low there already. Takes too long for Kim to come across and help. You're undersized already if you're Korea. Just have to do a little bit more work. Push Lauren Scherf off the block. Don't even let her get that deep. And if she does get that deep, the help has got to be there early. Because Sammy Whitcomb made the pass there, but if she can see there's help behind already, she might not even enter the pass in the first place. So, got to make more of a concerted effort, Korea, in the paint. Whitcomb's got 5 assists here already with those foul shots from Scherf. 8 rebounds as well, 12 points for her.
We're on Pak. Pak goes at her. Too many opals in the paint, forced to take a bad shot. And we're moving with Tiana Mingakahia. Flashing again, back-to-back passes in. This one, Darcy Garvin on the receiving end. 6 assists for Whitcomb. And a foul going against Korea and Jigang Young, number 13.
Whitcomb working hard for that one, not just in that possession, but the previous possession as well. The fire and passion in that woman is, I've never seen anything like it.
I want her autograph after the game. Do you think that's okay?
I want a selfie. It is inspiring. It's, you just want all of the younger players that you coach, you want them to be that way. You want them to love the game this much.
Kong hits the streaker down the lane, executed perfectly on transition. Kim with the last touch for Korea. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Bronze medal game, a rematch from 2019 Korea, Australia. It's the Opals with a hefty lead at this point.
A couple of bad plays, one defensive, one offensive, back to back for the Opals here.
Pak brings it back out. Kong, deep wing shot, not good. Teammate Young sticks with it, finally secured by Froling.
Again, so many of those we've seen from Korea, just in and out.
Mingakahia running the point as Whitcomb is off the floor.
Kong can't react quick enough, reaches in.
So we'll see Tiana Mingakahia shoot a pair of free throws, the 26-year-old point guard. This is the first. And this Australian unit, I don't think we've talked about it enough here. Siobhan came to Amman, Jordan, completely disjointed. This team had never played together before. And in a short 6-7 day period, have created some true continuity and rhythm. And this is a complete unit now they'll return home.
Yeah, you know, it's been really inspiring to watch. None of these players in the Olympic Games, and I think you can really see how much they appreciate being here and putting on a senior Opals jersey. 9 of them never done that before, and you can just feel it in the passion. It's fresh, It's new. It's nice to see the fire there again for the Opals. And a lot of these players, with the performances they've had, are going to ask some questions, really, of Sandy Brondello, because Sandy Brondello, the coach of the Australian Opals, who can't be here in this tournament because of her commitments in the WNBA, but she is watching from afar. I know she's FaceTimed already with the team. And so many of these players playing well for the Opals, making Sandy's job hard when it comes to selections for future tournaments, I'm sure. As we take a look back here at some of the best plays of the third quarter. Corner three from Alexandra Sharp. She has been, as her name suggests, a sharp shooter here today. 2 of 3 from three-point land, 66% for her. Good take by Shin, and that's what Korea need to do a little bit more of. They fell in love with the three a little bit in that quarter there, but it's just not falling for them as it normally is today. They're only 36% from three. Still only made 8. Maybe we'll look to see them try and get into the crux of this Australian defense.
Final 10 minutes are on the clock. Korea, Australia here in the bronze medal game. I'm Despina Barton, Siobhan Pryor, my partner, the former Great Britain international player. And it's Australia that leads by 22, 66-44. But Korea, we know, can score in a frenzy. There can't be any let up. This one's to podium. Park to the corner. And stumbling. They'll settle for the outside shot. And who's there? Hye Ji-han. Number 2 in assists in this tournament.
Better offensive possession, though. I know they fumbled it in the end, but they got the ball inside, and it allowed them a wide open shot on the 3 on the kick out.
Corner shot, we're wrong. A miss, we're running with on. The feed into Bay. Contact follows.
Better start by Korea. They've done what we suspected they would do. They're trying to get inside, get the ball in the paint, feet in the paint. Trying to make some good things happen here.
Park in the corner. They have a fresh shot clock, so they'll play with a little bit. Bay goes baseline. She's stopped. Kim, top of the key from downtown. Dambi Kim, right on time. Back-to-back three-pointers for Korea.
Jumped out here to a 6-0 run. In the first minute and a half, and a steal by Kim.
Sticking with it, no. Wallace gets it back. We're wrong. To Nicholson in the corner. Yes! The answer by the Opals.
And that's how quickly the game of basketball can change. One unfortunate play by Kim.
AG to the corner to Pak. Back rim. It's on with the rebound. Back to Pak. And they're getting the shots, Siobhan.
They are, they're getting the shots. They're just a little cold right now. We're not used to seeing Hye Ji Pak miss so many. She's not hit one yet. She's 0 of 4. She's usually 54%. She normally hits 4 threes a game off of 7.4 attempts. She's 6th in the competition. It's an uncharacteristic shooting display from Pak. Let's hope she warms up here.
Whitcomb back on the floor for Australia. Crawling, kids, Kim jumping off the baseline. The take is good.
really consistent Keely Froling for the Opals.
On, head down, going straight at Nicholson. Bay comes on the cut, gives it back. On, thinks about it. Bay, one-on-one with Wickham. Won't win that one. Guess who gets it back out to the three-point line? On. Her team literally giving them every chance they can.
Kim and Bay again. Kim gets the first offensive rebound for Korea. Bay, unfortunate stumble there, but she did get another one for her team. The vets really trying to push Korea to close this gap.
We're wrong off the screen from Froling. Pull up mid-range, off the glass. Bank shot is good.
Rewarded for her relentlessness. She's gone at the basket hard today, Weirong. Only a 4th point.
Jin Park with the ball.
Excuse me, 6 points, that is, for Weirong.
Dombi Kim. And lets the time expire. Guarded by Lauren Nicholson. A win for the Opals.
Korea here with 5 for 5 substitution.
A full lineup change for Korea.
Still in this zone. They've not come out of it all game.
Wickham skip pass to Weirong, opposite wing, a miss. Froling had a hand in there. Shin, too much, too hard. Easter Kong can't keep in play.
Can't chip away at a lead with unforced errors like that. Shin, just too high. She's wide open, Kang.
Jade Milburn back on the floor for Australia. Wickham surveys. Weirong. Garvin turns. Taken away. Jin with interception for Korea. Kong waits for the rest of the crew. Young spin. Taking Garvin, trying to get crafty. This results in a walk.
See, she just hops both feet off the floor there. Good call. Well spotted by the official. I don't know how they see that in fast time. Impressive.
There is 3 of them out there.
Only one person at one time is looking at a certain area, though. They all have different boxes to look at.
Play 11 more like a shooter, so be a little bit like
she's made a few.
Okay. So Darcy, this is you. Loz Scherf, this is you. Okay. Sammy, Abby, Jade. You're gonna pass it here. Darcy, come out to the short corner. Okay, you gotta be strong with it. Yeah. Pass it. Abby, you're through. Yep. Okay. Now, come get it back here, Sammy. Now lift, Jade. Yep. Loz, go and screen here. Darcy comes off. We got that duck in.
So drawing the play at Paul Goris, looking to get a duck in. Meaning getting the ball inside to the post as a result of the play that they're going to run. But also, just a little reminder there, let's play Kang as a 3-point shooter. Number 11, Lee So Kang.
Having some fun there on the benches. We got a little glimpse of Okuso's personality as Australia has a 23-point lead, 5:25 to play. You're watching the bronze medal game here at the FIBA Women's Asia Cup. We are in Amman, Jordan. Weirong going tough at Jin on the baseline. Last touched by Australia. And we've seen some really great games here in Amman. A reunion from many teams. Dazzling performances from Olympic squads. The top 4 teams get that qualifying bid to the tournament to ultimately go to the World Cup. As Scherf came out of nowhere to deliver that block. Kong's shot is a miss. Korea sticking with it. Working around the horn. Shin takes it straight down the lane. No one stepping in front of her.
That's what they need to look to do. Big block by Lauren Scherf, though. That's her 3rd block already.
Garvin, give and go. We're wrong with the left.
I just wonder if Korea just switched it up maybe defensively. Tried a man-to-man, see what it looked like. It's been sat in this zone, and for an offensive team, it's really, it becomes quite easy when you play against the same defense over and over again. Man-to-man a little different, but with the zone to find the gaps, it becomes easier the more you play against it. So I just wonder if Korea might want to have a go at switching it up. Whitcomb there called for the foul on Young. Sorry, on Kim. Is that, yeah, on Kim.
1 for 2 for Kim. The clock keeps ticking down. The window closing for Korea to get back into this.
Yeah, it definitely is. We saw it a little bit the same, really, when China and Korea met yesterday. The first half, China blew Korea out of the water, and then in the second half, it was a lot tighter. Only 7-6 here.
Another 3 goes down for Sammy Whitcomb.
Okay, make that 10-6 to the Opals in this quarter.
Back out Korea goes. Jihan Park decides to pass it. Shin gives it back. Park takes a floater from mid-range. A pretty one from Jihan Park.
Pretty move, 16 points, Jihan Park.
We're Wrong has gotten a lot of play for the Opals these last few contests. It's been fun to watch her out there working alongside Sammy Whitcomb.
She's had 24 minutes today, We're Wrong. She's averaged 17 minutes, but that was bumped up by the play that she got yesterday as well. 8 points for her, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal.
Kim drives. Shin from downtown, no. And the hitting percentage that from 3.
Yeah, it's been down for Korea today. 10 of 28 from 3-point land for Korea.
Garvin, a miss.
That equates to 35% from 3 for them, and they're usually second in the tournament at 43.6%. Another missed 3. Just not hitting like they can do, Korea.
And you pointed out a stat at the half, at the amount of trips to the free throw line that Australia made. At that point, Korea had none. So
Yeah.
if the 3's not hitting, at what point do you change up the approach?
Well, and they've only been another 3 for Jay Melbourne, 2 for 2 from the youngster. Sammy Whitcomb smiling. She loves to see the The youngster Jade Melbourne doing well. But yeah, just going back to what you were saying, Despina, they've only been at the line 2 times in the whole game. So they didn't go to the line at all in the first half, Korea. Only been to the line 2 times here. And you're right, if the 3 ball isn't going down for you, you've got to put the defense under pressure in some other way. Get yourself inside, draw some fouls. We haven't seen that from Korea. And at the other end, Australia have been to the line 14 times now, converting 13 of those.
Look at the scoring by quarter as we listen in. Excuse me, the rebounds by quarter. As we listen into the huddle for Tungsung-min. Minute 42 to go. Her team's down by 26 points. And this will be the finale for both of the teams on the court here at the FIBA Women's Asia Cup. Coach Paul Goris and his Australian squad. Yeah, they're pretty smiley right now. Good position. Whitcomb with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. She's been on triple-double watch this entire tournament.
No, why can't you just leave her on there? She might get one. It's 1 rebound and 2 assists. It's okay, we want to see Jazz Shelley play. We like it when the youngsters get minutes.
Block again, Scherf, though they're gonna call this one a foul. She is surprised.
Oh, that would have been her 4th block.
So we see Jihan Park take the free throw line. Again, this is the 21-year-old, very young unit for Korea, promising unit as they look to build on Tungsung-min's leadership.
Yeah, really, really promising. A young guard in the Under-18 Asia Cup in 2018. She was 2nd in points, 16 points per game. 2nd in efficiency at 18, and she had some good minutes in Tokyo as well. Averaging 8.3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Korea. She's got another great game here of 17 points for her to go with 5 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. She's really played well today for her team. Ji-hyun Park. Young takes a seat.
Under 90 seconds to play, and Korea will make another substitution. One of my favorite guards at the tournament, Hye Ji-han. Number 5 back on the floor. Sure, to Menga Kahia. Baseline she goes. Finish on the right. No, tip is good. Courtesy Alexander Sharp.
Well, she can shoot it from 3. She can put it back from 2 as well, Alexandra Sharp.
Melbourne taking the cookie straight from the jar. Wow! Jade Melbourne. Corner shot, Menga Kahia!
The play of Jade Melbourne again. Give me that steal and assist.
So fun to watch and be a part of these games. Sure, easy board, final moments here. 35 seconds to play. And a foul picked up on Min Young Kim.
With just 34 seconds to play, I really do want to pick out number 23. She's not on the court right now for Korea, Danbi Kim. What a legend for Korea she has been. And this is her last ever game in the Women's Asia Cup. She ended with 11 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. And a great tournament for her again, leading her team offensively and defensively. She will be missed by Korea here in this tournament.
And that is likely the final bucket for Korea as we're under 7 to play. Behind the back, handles tripped up, Scherf, final from the three-point line. It won't go down, but the celebration will ensue for Australia. They defeat Korea 88-58. Yes, high fives all the way around. Australia finishing the tournament on the podium.
Bronze medal for Australia. They won that quarter 22-14. 30-point win, as you said. Really nice to see these guys putting on those opal shirts, playing with pride, playing with fire, having fun with it as well.
Not one of these players that you are looking at on your screen represented Australia at the Olympics. But man, did they display grit, heart, fire, and they were led right there by number 4, Sammy Whitcomb.
Yep, she's been the leader for them all tournament. Today she had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. I was a little mad at Coach Goris for taking her off in the end. She could have had a triple-double. Just take a little look back at the numbers. As we expected, Australia win the rebounding battle by 10. And there you have it, Whitcomb, Garvin, Froling, Chi Hyun Pak, 17 points for the youngster to lead Korea. But what more can we say about Australia, really, as well as the play of Sammy Whitcomb, which we always expect. They did a great job inside today. Ayakuso with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists as well. And they can enjoy this bronze medal. They've worked hard for it. First senior bronze medal for Jade Melbourne.
The story sticks to the script. Australia defeating Korea in back-to-back Asia Cups to land on that podium. These women, this team, have been through the gauntlet, and they will go home with a bronze medal.
Heartbreak again for Korea. Played a lot better in the second half. Didn't have enough to beat Australia, who were really firing on all cylinders. 41% from 3, 13 of 31 today for the Opals. Garvin here, another one in the corner. And Dunby Kim will hand the reins over to that youngster there who hits the 3, Chi Hyun Pak. She was the star of the team today. 17 points for her, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Number 9, Chi Hyun Pak for Korea. We will see her for many years to come. Korea women's basketball is in safe hands with her. And there is Dunby Kim with the 3. Korea will miss her leadership in this tournament moving forward. But it was the Opals today, firing all over the court. They played so well together, they stuck to the game plan. They did exactly what Coach Goris asked, especially in the second half, really picked up the defense on the inside, not allowing Korea to roam around the key as they had been doing previously. And then a fantastic offensive display, a team display. 27 assists for Australia. There's another one from Melbourne for the corner 3. They've worked hard, they've played together, and they can enjoy this win and bronze medal.
Australia leading the way from wire to wire the final score here inside Hamza Hall. It's Australia 88, Korea 58. For Siobhan Breyer, I'm Despina Barton. Stay where you are. Get cozy because the main event is on its way. Next up, it's China and Japan. The gold medal on the line. We'll see you at 3 o'clock.